I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I am still doing a series on why Africans don't build enduring family businesses, particularly those of us in West Africa, Central Africa, East Africa, East Africa. Number one, from my perspective as a Nigerian, teachers were very poorly paid, as important as they are. Number two, university lecturers are very poorly paid. I know a teacher in my community who became an entrepreneur. Is one of the wealthiest persons in that community. It was because he had an intrinsic entrepreneurial spirit. But in as much as teachers were poorly paid, these people with intrinsic entrepreneurial spirit did well, set up some businesses. But the process of transfer to the next generation is what I will discuss next. I will discuss sometime. University lecturers, I went to do a master's at the age of 56. University lecturers are poorly paid. They are not rich. And many of them are not business people. In some countries, they bring business people, experienced people to come and lecture in that particular area where they have excelled in the marketplace. So they bring their business experience, their entrepreneurial experience. You see something to emulate in them into the classroom instead of just giving us things to memorize. So you can't give what you don't have. And I met a professor somewhere after I delivered my lecture to top management directors of an international oil company. He said that those who teach don't do. Those who do don't have time to teach. He said that he is amazed that Dr. Apoki does and can teach. He immediately appointed me as an entrepreneurship service provider, one thing or the other. I didn't bother to continue with it. I don't have time for that. But most of those who teach you business administration in Nigerian universities don't have businesses, even though they won't be taking money from students. They don't even know how to manage their own businesses. So when there's something called mirror neurons, I shared in one of my videos, there are some neurons in the prefrontal lobe that copy. So when you have a multi-millionaire and industrialist come to lecture you in your university, you bring Dangote occasionally to lecture. You take Moody Africa to go and lecture fashion and designing. You bring Innocent to come and speak to the engineering students. You bring Maduka to come and lecture people. When you bring such people, not only for them to come and donate money during convocation, bring them to come and lecture the students. The students, their minds, their brains will be stimulated. I became a medical doctor because my father saw a medical doctor and created that model for me. I am an entrepreneur because I went to Igbo land and I saw Igbo entrepreneurs. So, our educational system, the way it is now, cannot produce entrepreneurs, cannot build enduring family businesses. I lectured entrepreneurship in the university. The university system saw it as just an appendage. But eventually, when you finish and you graduate from every other course, you are going to look for money. And you must know how money is made. So I would want to suggest that entrepreneurship should be introduced at the secondary school level to university level and be made a compulsory course. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Send me a message on +234 7052 1367 63 to join my WhatsApp mentorship group. Share these videos and subscribe to the channel. I want to design a course outline for medical schools, because you will go through medical school without doing any course on project management, and you're going to head teaching hospitals. You will go through medical school without knowing anything about entrepreneurship, managing businesses. I had to go to study at the age of 56, do a master's in public administration. So the curriculum, even for medical schools and several other courses, are defective. That's why we are where we are. Remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you.